Many of us, myself included, are in search for ways to stay healthy. Now, one of the keys to the fountain of good health may come down to your metabolism. So joining us with insights on how to boost our metabolism and support our daily nutrition is Dr. Nicole Avena, consultant for Jarrow Formulas. Welcome to the show, doctor. And let's start with this. Why is it so important to take the time to reevaluate our health and lifestyle habits post-holidays?
Well, I think this time more than ever, it's just a really great idea to do a reset and reevaluate what your health goals are. I think a lot of us might have been coming off the holidays where maybe we slacked off a little bit with eating healthy. Maybe we weren't getting to the gym or getting all that exercise that we normally get. And maybe we were just indulging a little bit too much. And so coming back into, our health routine and figuring out what our health goals are is really important. And I think this is a nice time to do that and really just think about, what you can do to make yourself a little bit healthier. I like to focus on nutrition first. And so I always recommend that's just the easiest place to start. You can make simple swaps, like when you're going for a snack, instead of grabbing those chips, maybe go for a piece of fruit. And when you're thinking about breakfast, try to pick things that are going to help keep you feeling fuller longer, that are going to have protein and healthy fats, eggs, cheese, milk, really basic things that are going to help you stay healthy.
All right, doctor, it kind of helps me. Sometimes I'll hide the unhealthy snacks way back deep in the pantry, and I'll try to have grapes on the counter. That's just me, but some good points there. Just one baby step at a time. Now, how can we use scientifically based supplements to support our energy production?
Well, like I said, nutrition is great, but the reality is that most of us aren't eating all of the healthy foods all of the time, right? And so even if you are eating healthy most of the time, odds are you're going to have nutrition gaps. And that's where supplements can be really helpful in filling those gaps. Our brain and our nerves, they need certain vitamins, like, for example, vitamin B12, in order to function properly. And B12 in particular is important because it helps to support our energy production, and that can affect our muscle strength. It can even have an impact on our sleep-wake cycles. And so many people are actually deficient in vitamin B12, and that can lead to a whole host of symptoms that can be rectified if you take a supplement.
Very interesting. So, okay, so I take like a multivitamin. Are all B12 supplements equal? Would you take that in addition to your multivitamin?
Yeah, so all B12 supplements are not equal. It's very important. And we want to make sure that we're using one that's optimized. And so Jarrow's methyl B12 is great because this contains a type of B12 that's recognized by the body. And so it's going to be delivered to your cells more efficiently. And Jarrow's methyl B12 is also great because it's better absorbed and retained than other types of B12. So it's a really perfect complement to a plant-based diet. It's the same form of B12 that you'll find in animal-based foods, but here you can get it in a vegan form that is chewable, and so it's really easy to take. And, some people, especially as you get older, this is a really important point because our ability to absorb things from the foods that we're eating, like B12, becomes compromised as we age. And so people who are seniors, people who are, even in their 40s and 50s, getting older, might want to think about adding a supplement. So it's a good idea to talk to your doctor about that.
Wonderful information, doctor. Thank you so much. And where can we go to learn more about this?
Yep, so you could learn more at jarrow.com.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Avena. She's also a good follow on social media. I appreciate all you do. And of course, head to our website for more, and that's firstcoastliving.net.